Almost passed out. How dare you sing and make me cry? All right, 2 years ago, I was searching the internet for a place to share my message. I had something in my heart I wanted to share, and I found this event that was happening, and it invited people to have the opportunity to speak as well. And it was an expo that was being done at the other church on 4th Street there. And so I signed up and I applied to be in the speaker position and, to do the thinking too. But when I got up and I shared that day what was on my heart and the embrace I felt after that message was shared, I thought, what community is this? Who is these people? And I didn't, it's like, where have I been sleeping at? For these people to exist, where is this kind of love at in the world? And Reverend Kimberly approached me, and I had a conversation with Reverend Kim in that moment. I don't remember exactly 2 years ago that conversation, but I do know it went something similar to her inviting me to be on her team. And the same thing happened again a year ago where you did the event again, and I came back. And I remember Reverend Kim approached me again. And this time I can remember what she said. And she said, would you be on my spiritual leadership team? And I thought, whoa, me? I guess it was because when I spoke, the lights went out that day and the microphone didn't sound. I knocked the sound out of the place. Come on my team, please. So I was like, yes, and that was a year ago. And I remember sitting down, and Reverend Kim was sitting up in the front, and there was a seat just like this empty next to her. And the way she said, come right here, she said, come here, sit right here next to me. It wasn't I have a seat for you. There were thousands, hundreds of seats. But the way she said that, it made me feel, oh, okay, really? Oh, yeah, right. I'm home. And she changed everything that I was thinking about myself in this place. One thing I can look out upon the people here and realize what I've gained from this community, regardless of our pronouns, regardless of our color, regardless of our shape, regardless of our size, regardless of everything on the surface, one thing that does not lie is the heart. So one thing that I can attribute to how I connect to someone, but more importantly, how you all connected to me. And I felt welcomed. Coming from a city or coming from a neighborhood, growing up facing racism head on as a child, facing racism in the workplace, it made me have a disdain for people of the other complexion, the lighter complexion. I was carrying a bittersweet anger in my heart because of the things I faced, but coming here in this community, it not only changed me, it made me reflect more on what I was sitting there, the reason why this new name is upon us, new thought. And I recognized within myself, wow, what an opportunity for me to be in the community of people of different races, different ethnicities, different backgrounds, different walks of life, religions and beliefs. What an opportunity for me to bring this to other people who once had that notion about white people. Let's just call it what it is. So I realized I could be a catalyst in my community, being a part of New Thought community. I could be a catalyst bringing this light here. I don't know about everything else out there, but this light right here, I know is the brightest light that I've been a part of. And I want to bring this light into the world. I want to continue on Reverend Kim's theme real quick. I want to leave you with this quote. When Reverend kept talking about take a leap of faith and Jessica sang that beautiful song of courage, I want to leave you with this quote. It is, there is no change without courage, no success without pain, and no gain without sacrifice. If we want to see change, we got to have the courage. If we want to see success, we got to go through the pain. If we want to gain something, we have to lose something. We have to sacrifice something. And we may have to sacrifice our old ways of believing. We may have to sacrifice old thoughts and carry a new thought if we want to see change and we want to accept the people for who they are, as they are, where they are in life.